Okay, welcome to my blog. Today I'm going to be showing you the waypoint feature of the Hubsan H501A, the latest in the edition of the Hubsan range, and comes with a nice big chunky 2700 milliamp hour battery, capable of doing 20 minutes of flight. I've already done one flight today, so hopefully should be enough battery power left. I'm going to connect her up. As soon as you connect her up, basically you will see some flashing lights, and then it does its startup procedure and you hear a little ringtone, which is all very nice. You then turn on the relay. Once it's turned on, you will see 4 lights, and then eventually, a few seconds, you'll see a green light. Red light to start with, takes about 20 seconds, and then the green light comes on. That communicates the relay to the quad. Turn on your phone. Now, in the instructions it says you go to the settings and connect to the Wi-Fi that way. You can do, but you can also do it through the app, so I see no reason why you shouldn't do it through the app. Open up your Hubsan app, select the correct one. There's various different models there, but select the 501A obviously, and in we go. Once you're in the app, you go to camera, and if you've already gone through the connection process, you will get an image of what it sees outside the camera, and also you'll see the calibration side of things. Don't do the calibration inside a enclosed area. Try and get out. I'm just doing this here because it's in the shade, but so you can see the screen. But basically, come out in the open, spin around nice and slowly. You can't take too much time over this. The image actually shows you quite a rapid turning of the quadcopter. In actual fact, it needs to be really slowly so that it can actually get hold of the magnetic calibration successfully. Really important if you're doing waypoint flights. Okay, now it's telling me to go upright and rotate. I'll put this down so I can do so. So we'll turn that round and keep turning it around. Once you've turned it around a few times, it then comes up with a bind. Click on OK for bind. Does the bind. Now comes up with a GPS accuracy test. And it says good GPS accuracy, which is a good thing. Now I'm going to go back in the shade again. I'm going to put this out in the open. There's loads of dogs around here. Just hope the dog doesn't come out and grab hold of the quad. Okay, we'll go back in the shade so that I can actually see the screen here. And so that you can see it as well. Right, so you've got 2 modes: camera mode, map mode. Excuse me. Maps can be loaded previously, and you can't move the map if you do that, so literally take off the manual control and then you can move your map. When you're in map mode, you then click on which mode you want. So we're going to have waypoints. It says adjust the maps, so we've done that. Go and draw points if you want to. So we're just going to go from there to there to there to there, and then back over. It's not quite zoomed in enough. I'll just draw another point, I think. There. Okay, and what you can do is you can do point of interest. And if I put the point of interest in the centre, what happens is that you now, as it goes around its circuit, it will try and move the camera around to that point of interest, which is quite handy from a filming point of view. Once that's done, you can click on submit. It then says send successfully if it sent it to the quad. You have to then get the quad to take off, so we click on take off. Starts up the motor, goes to 3 meters, goes stationary. Worthwhile waiting a few seconds to make sure that there's no GPS toilet bowl effect. And it looks to be reasonably stable there. What we would do now is probably select camera and record, go back to the maps, and then we do done. And we click on done, comes up with waypoint mode, so yes. Off it goes to its first waypoint. As you can see, it's going off there and also turning its camera around to the center where the point of interest is. So it's just, I don't know if you can see that there, but the first waypoint is exactly where that triangle is. It goes there first, it then zooms along, goes to its second point of interest, waypoint, turns around to the point of interest. I've got it set at 5 meters at the moment, so it's because it's a bit of a windy day and I don't want it to go too high. It's now going off to its next point of interest. Again, you can see on the screen here exactly where it is. It sits there for 5 seconds if you set it at default 5 seconds, and then it then goes off. Same battery level low. It's going to its last waypoint, and second but last, and then off it goes. Sits at its last waypoint, and then it says waypoint mode exited. At that point you have control, so you can take control and land if you want to. And there it goes. And that's all there is to it. And obviously when you've landed, you might want to stop recording. And there you go. I said most important thing there is really calibration. So always make sure that you calibrate the helicopter, or quadcopter, sorry, before you start, and do it very carefully and slowly. And you shouldn't have too many problems. Thank you for watching.